He's kind.
Blackadder's Christmas Carol is both a subversive and hysterical parody on Charles Dickens' defining novel that rivals several memorable adaptations that stay truer to the original Christmas tale, as well as ones that don't. Just as the four Blackadder series deliver their own twist on real history, Blackadder's writers Ben Elton and Richard Curtis make their own mark on a very familiar story for this special that aired on the 23rd of December 1988. Instead of Ebenezer Scrooge's story arc as a nasty, mean-spirited character who learns to be kind and loving, Ebenezer Blackadder's journey goes in reverse. His unwavering generosity make him a pushover, a victim to many who take advantage of him. As a result, Blackadder and his assistant Baldrick are left with nothing for Christmas Day, after giving away all the food and money that was left.
We had £17 and a penny, and we give Mrs. Scratchit £17, so that leaves...
Yes, come on, Mr. Baldrick.
Therefore, all hopes of a happy, merry Christmas have vanished. But on the night before Christmas, Blackadder experiences a timely meeting with a merry ghost, played by the late Robbie Coltrane.
Can I help?
The ghost intends to congratulate Ebenezer for being so selfless, but instead, his actions alter Blackadder's personality into a character we're much more familiar with and enjoy. With the help of the ghost, Blackadder visions how his ancestors of the past, namely the two Blackadders from the second and third series, had much more fruitful and influential lives by being dark, conniving and selfish.
So there is actually something to be made out of being bad.
Technically.
Of note, the original Blackadder in the ill-fated first series is rightfully swept under the carpet. Blackadder also sees the improved future for his distant descendants if he were to adopt his ancestors' meaner and greedier personalities, as well as what it would be like if he doesn't. And so his visions of the past and future are enough to completely transform his whole outlook going forward. Henceforth, instead of being the so-called kindest and loveliest man in all England, Blackadder wakes up on Christmas Day with a brand new attitude, turning his back on everyone and swapping out his warmth and innocence
Utter crap.
for greed and bitterness. Hardly the Christmas lesson that the ghost intended. This twist fits in well with the sitcom's familiar style of writing, and gives Dickens' story a new lease of life that only this comedy could effectively pull off. Hopping back to the Elizabethan and Regency periods, even if only briefly, is a great excuse to revisit past characters including Queenie and Prince George. And thus, most of the sitcom's best-known actors such as Miranda Richardson, Patsy, Bryne, Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie, but sadly not Tim McInerney, return. Miriam Margoyles and Jim Broadbent, who'd also dipped their toes in previous series, also have key roles as Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, and give Blackadder's moustache shop a couple of surprise visits. This Christmas special reaches the high watermark of the previous two series, and should be included with series 2 to 4 as examples of top-level British comedy. Ben and Richard managed to pull off what a lot of Christmas specials fail to do, which is to maintain the level of excellence that fans of the show are used to for a longer episode runtime. Despite first airing 35 years ago, it's still a great Christmas treat today, especially if you're a fan of the series. Following this successful special, the team worked on the final 4 series, which came out the following year. If you're interested, we also have videos on all 4 series of Blackadder, which you can find by tapping one of these video links or on our channel page. If you enjoy our videos, please give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching and have a
Very messy Christmas.